So in addition to the train layout that I did the tour of in the last video, I also like to work on models of other things. Around the beginning of this year, that's 2020, before all the chaos, a coworker suggested or asked if I could do a cobblestone road. Well, never tried that before, but I said I could try and see what happened. So, what you see here is the results of my attempt at making a cobblestone road. It's made with a rolling mold and air dry clay, some paint, some epoxy for the water, the wet looking spots. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. So this is the roll that I used. I just flattened out some air drying clay and then just literally rolled this across it. I 3D printed this off of my Ender 3. Took a while because of its size, but I think it did a pretty good job of making this cobblestone for me. So yeah, you can see the wet spots from the epoxy. It is taped off on either side, running along here. That is because I couldn't just, leave well enough alone. I decided that I also needed to put buildings on either side of this road and turn it into an alleyway, basically. So, that is the road for the alley. And these, well, here's one to start with. This is one of the buildings that will go on the side. And I don't know if you can tell from this view, but you should be able to tell from this view that it is warped. And the other one, which looks like this, has also warped. That's awesome. So these are made out of brick sheeting from, I believe, Plastruct. The windows I printed off a 3D printer. Not my Ender 3, but my other little resin printer. And then I glued them to some foam board, and the foam board warped after the gluing process. As you can see, it kind of springs up and down like that. I need to work on the weathering so they match a little better. If you look at them, they look completely different. So the good news is I did cover the basic brick color with a dull coat, so I should be able to take off what I've done and start over on the weathering. But I want to get them flat because they need to be flat or they'll look weird on the road. So that is why I went to the local hardware store and I bought some aluminum L rods. I'm going to epoxy or some such these onto the back here. These were done on foam board. That's why I've put this on them. It's just workshop towels soaked with glue and then put on as like paper mache, just so the epoxy doesn't hit the foam directly. And I'm just going to do something, well, probably this way, so doesn't cover the windows. And then just one at each end, and that should hopefully straighten out my walls and allow me to get them flat so they will line up nice and neat with the alleyway. Something like that, but you can see the curve there really well. It just kind of looks really bad. So anyways, that's one of the other projects I'm working on, and I'll probably get to it this weekend actually, since I don't have much else to do until Sunday. Anyways, have a good day.